Welcome to the Washington Realtors. Our mission is to take the collective strength of thousands of realtors from all over the state and advocate on behalf of realtors, our clients, and our industry. And to that end, when you become a realtor, you become part of something that is very, very big, because we are the most influential and effective business organization in Olympia. But another part of our mission is to provide tools and services to help you prosper in your business. And to that end, we've asked national power broker Lee Brown to come in and share some of her success secrets with you and show you how Washington Realtors can help.
Lee Brown is a nationally known realtor, trainer, motivational speaker, and on average sells a house every 1.3 days. Holy crap! She shared with us the 10 things you must do to make it big in this business.
I've met with thousands of realtors over the years through my co-broke deals in the business, through conventions and meetings and conferences and training sessions. You name the location, I have met the realtors. And there are two extremes. You've got the really crazy, wildly successful ones that are doing tons of transactions, have piles of happy clients, and they're very profitable. Then you've got the other end of the spectrum. So when I'm looking at that successful end, and there are 10 common traits that they share that you too can implement in your business, because I'm pretty sure you want to be on the top end of the business. If you'll implement these traits, you will find out that a mixture of your hard work and your membership in the Washington Realtors can help you get there. Number 1. I know this is going to come as a great surprise to you, but real estate is a sales business. You're not a consultant or an advisor or any of those fancy titles you give yourself. You're in sales. When people contact you about selling their home, they want you to sell it, to be excited about it, to talk about it. And when buyers call you, they want you to help them find the right home and then help them understand if it's right for them. And that, my friends, is sales. But for this to work, you're going to have people to work with. So you've got to always be prospecting. That means you're talking to people face to face. You're going to be meeting them, maybe at the gas station, maybe at a PTA meeting, maybe at the ball field or at church or wherever you spend time in your life. Make connections with people. You will never survive if you run out of people to talk to. So don't hide behind your desk. Don't hide behind Facebook and Twitter. Get out there and connect with people, because the realtors who really do well in this business develop the face-to-face relationships that are magical.
Get how-to articles on prospecting and marketing on our websites, warealtor.org and realtor.org. Read what top brokers are doing to market themselves in RE Magazine and Realtor Magazine. Post your profile on Realtor.com. Get your .realtor domain. We serve over 1 million members with the same needs as you have right now. So check out these resources.
Number 2, you gotta love your clients during the transaction. Well, before the transaction, but during the transaction and also after. Our statistics show consistently that 80% of the people who buy and sell houses with realtors would use you again because they loved all you did for them during the process, but only 20% wind up using the same agent over and over, because most realtors forget to stay in touch with the people who love them most. So you've got to love on them, call them, email them, text them, and preferably a combination of the three. Do not hide behind email and text people. Pick up that phone and let them know that you care before they do real estate, while they're doing real estate, and most importantly, after. Call them a week after you sell a house and say, hey, how's things? Don't be scared to say hello, because they want to hear your voice, and that's the key to your success. The clients who love you and who remember you always when they hear the words real estate, that's who is your lifeblood for the future. And the best part is they already know something about you when they contact you, so you're not having to start from square one every single time.
Here is a shortcut to keep you in touch with your clients. Download hundreds of client handouts and homeowner tips from your association and schedule regular communications with them. Get this content from our weekly mailings or go to houselogic.com. Log in with your NERDS number and unlock all of these free client communications.
Number 3, treat every realtor you come in contact with fairly And honestly, and y'all, treat them the way you want to be treated, even if they're being complete and total slime balls and jerks. You've got to rise above that. In fact, when you sign up to be a realtor, you've agreed to the code of ethics, and it needs to be more than words on paper. Treat people in a great way. Remember that the realtor you work with today on a transaction may be your partner in 25 more deals down the road. So maybe your high level of behavior is going to help raise them up too. And guess what? When we raise each other up, it raises the entire industry. The difference between realtors and real estate licensees who don't belong to the association, a big piece of that is that code of ethics. The non-realtors don't subscribe to it. Realtors do. So let it be a living, breathing thing in your business. It will make life better for you and your co-broke agent. It will make life far better for your clients, and our industry will finally get the recognition and respect it deserves.
The Realtor Code of Ethics is our promise to the world that when dealing with a realtor, you will be treated fairly and ethically. We enforce the code, and to be a realtor, you must complete training in the code.
Number 4, you've got to know your product. Now, some of y'all probably are excited because you just finished your class and you've got this, but the reality is, to survive in real estate, you've got to go far beyond the license law that comes from the commission. You've got to know houses, neighborhoods, builders, trends in your neighborhood. Where are the school zones moving? Is the DOT bringing through a bypass lane? You're going to have to be aware of all these interconnected pieces that affect real estate because it affects your clients. The thing I will tell you about the most successful agents, they never stop learning. They're out there previewing inventory even if they've been in the business for 30 years because they know that they don't know everything. The realtors who fail are the ones who close the book and say, you know what? I've got this, and they stop learning. Your clients will come to you and they know that you're a resource not just for houses and not just for the real estate industry, but for your local community when you can help them connect the dots. So be the resource for everything related to real estate, and you can get that through many sources, but you've got to schedule time for it every single day.
Every Tuesday, you will receive an email from the Washington Realtors that is packed with career help and the latest real estate news. We call it Get the Facts. Each quarter, you will receive RE Magazine with more in-depth information and analysis, plus interviews with successful realtors. This magazine is also available in an interactive app. We produce a weekly video emailed to you each Friday, and it's all collected on our website for your on-demand access.
Number 5, know the law, and also, unless you actually are a JD, don't play lawyer. Don't write up your own addenda and your own clauses and things, because y'all are not lawyers, you're realtors. That means when your clients have questions about contracts and how to word things properly and how to make things work, call a lawyer if you're not a JD, and let attorneys help you through legal pieces. You do need to know the contracts. You've got to be up to speed on any changes in license law and commission laws and anything that relates to real estate, but know exactly when to refer your clients to the experts in other fields. It doesn't make you less knowledgeable when you say that you need to call in an expert. It means you are protecting yourself from a silly liability issue where you open your mouth and insert your foot. You've got to protect yourself, your broker, and most importantly, protect your clients. Don't pretend you don't know it if you don't know it. And number 6, in the same vein, things are going to happen. And I always tell agents, the longer you're in the business and the busier you are, the more likely you are to wind up in court getting sued by somebody, because we all know that Americans love to sue people. Well, let's think about this very rationally. The angry consumer, first of all, probably needed a phone call a long time ago. But if you didn't make the phone call, that's fine. You need to be ready to go to mediation first. One of the benefits of being a realtor is using the mediation process to find a solution for everybody so that we can protect the client and protect the industry and make things right when they need to be made right.
Washington Realtors offers mitigation and dispute resolution, so you can work out your differences without going to court. It is confidential and very effective.
Number 7, speed matters. You've got to move fast. You cannot get an email from a prospective buyer or seller and get to it the next day. Getting around to it is not a business plan. You need to be able to respond to any inquiry within 5 minutes because y'all, that's what the consumer expects nowadays. In fact, think about yourself. When you go online and you fill out a little form, how quickly do you want a response? It's like that, and you get irritated hitting the refresh button when they haven't responded right away. You've got to treat real estate the same way. And the best way to manage this is through technology tools. So if you get the willies from technology, you've got to suck it up and get over it because the tools that we have available can help you provide an experience that the consumer wants. Always be thinking about what the consumer wants, and that will help your business in ways you can't even imagine.
Washington Realtors keeps in touch with tech and gives you all the new developments, along with how other realtors are using them. If you have questions about hardware, software, phones, or printers, you can ask the WR Tech Helpline. The service is free to members, and they'll not only tell you what's new, they'll help you fix all your tech issues.
Number 8, don't be an agent island. You've got to network with other realtors. The beauty of this business being so entrepreneurial is that almost any realtor you talk to has a different way of succeeding in the business. And so you'll learn different things from people inside your market, inside your state, nationally and internationally if you'll just reach out. Networking with other agents not only improves your business, but can bring you referral business. And we love nothing more than working with buyers and sellers who are already connected to a great realtor in another market and who understand our value. So build those relationships, nurture them just like you nurture your clients, and the benefits are enormous. Plus, you'll have somebody to talk to because the business can be a little lonely. So build the collegial relationships that will allow you to have a support system and survive. Number 9. Now, you know I'm going to tell you this. Stay on top of your CE education, your clock hour education, your required education, whatever you want to call it. Get that done. You've worked so hard to get here. Don't lose your license through not scheduling in your education. But in addition to what the state requires, if you really want to make it big in real estate, you've got to go above and beyond. Take designation classes. Are they all equally great? Not necessarily, but there's at least 1 or 2 nuggets in every class. I think I've got 11 designations at last count. Consumers don't even know what all those alphabet soup letters mean behind my name. But what I tell my sellers is that every time I take a class, I'm learning a new way to market their property and help them be successful when I'm dealing with their home. So in addition to the education you get to help your sellers, you're going to give yourself a bigger worldview on how real estate works, and you'll see that there are benefits that can help your business as you shape and mold it into what you want it to be. Now, I will be honest with you, I'm preferential to CRS because I'll be the national president in 17. That is like the master's level of designations. Doesn't mean you can't shoot for it now. It also doesn't make the other designations less worthy. But take a path of education. Squeeze in as much as you can. When there's free stuff down at the board, take it. When your broker has classes, take it. If your brand offers classes, take them. There will always be something you can learn and not have to reinvent this wheel.
Washington Realtors offers discount prices on live classes and online education. We produce seminars and education events that allow you to not just get clock hours, but to learn something that will help you in your business. The National Association offers designation certificates in every specialty of real estate.
Number 10 is one that I personally think is just about as important as anything else, and that's why it's going to get premier billing here at the bottom of the list. You're going to have to help protect this industry.
The Realtor Association was formed over 100 years ago to bring order to a then lawless and unregulated industry. Today, the Realtor Association is one of the most powerful trade organizations in the world, with over 1 million members.
When you sign up to be a realtor, you've got a duty to help make sure that the people in the Capitol buildings in your state and in Washington, D.C. don't destroy our industry and don't mess with private property rights.
We advocate for our members and our clients. We fight for housing affordability and fight against unreasonable taxation. We endorse candidates who support home ownership and a thriving real estate economy. And we are nonpartisan.
Bottom line, real estate is your business. It's an entrepreneurial bastion. It's going to become you and your clients, and it's going to look like what you make of it. And yes, it's hard. This is hard. It is so much harder than what you've seen on HGTV. When you were in pre-licensing class, you didn't see any of the trauma you're fixing to see out in the field, and that's okay. Because if you persevere, build a network of other realtors to work with, lean on your association, educate yourself, be involved in your community, talk to your clients, in fact, listen to your clients, you can be as successful as you ever dreamed of, because there are no limits in real estate unless you put them there. So take the limits off, be everything about yourself that your friends love, translate that to real estate, and watch yourself achieve big things. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a member of the Washington Realtors.